Hi, I'm Suzanne Caldwell. I'm Managing Director of Cumbria Chamber of Commerce. But I didn't want to talk to you today about the Chamber. I wanted to talk about some other things that I do. Outside of the Chamber, I'm a non-executive director of Carlisle Cathedral Enterprises, which is about raising money through things like events and the cafe to support the fabric of the cathedral and also the work of the cathedral. The other one that I'm a non-exec director of is Cumbria Cricket, and that is what it says on the tin. It's about cricket in Cumbria. I'm also on the governance board of Gen 2, which is a local training provider and is part of City and Guilds. So why do I do that? The general reason is that I think it's really important to contribute and give back through the skills that you have in things that you don't get paid for, and that's just the way that I was brought up. Some people were, some people weren't. But there are a lot of other benefits to that as well. And I suppose that there are specific reasons for different ones of them. And for example, in the example of Cumbria Cricket, it's not because I love cricket, because actually I don't. But it was really about that increasing participation in getting more people, and particularly women, girls, young people, people with disabilities and so forth, engaged in cricket, engaged in team sports, improving their employability, their mental health, the fitness levels and all those sorts of things. And that's what I thought was really important. But there are other benefits specifically to me as well. And I think that's the thing that I really did want to emphasise. So as a director of Cumbria Chamber of Commerce, I find it really useful to get the other side of things and to understand, as a non-executive director, how that feels and how that operates. And I can then bring that back to inform how I work with our non-executive directors here at the Chamber. And I can also gain loads of ideas into how other organisations operate and bring back really useful learning around things like safeguarding, inclusivity, governance, and how we work with directors, how we induct them in, those sort of things. So I found it really, really useful. And I think just that generally, for a lot of people, that board experience, particularly perhaps if you're not on the board of your own organisation and you've got aspirations in that direction, I think there's a lot of learning to be had from there. The other thing is, although I was approached for these, I think because of my network and contacts, which are extensive, actually I found all of these things really useful in building those further. So it's been genuinely useful for me. So what I would say overall is I found it really useful, I found it rewarding, I found it enjoyable, and I really couldn't recommend it too much to anybody else. So please do give us a think about it and really find out more. And one of the ways that you can do that is to contact Cumbria CVS, and they will be delighted to tell you more about the opportunities. And there are lots of organisations really crying out for skills and input, so please do get involved.